everyone, it's me. Sorry for the delay on this video. I have had quite the time trying to put this video together. My portable setup crapped out on me. I had to reset my OBS, which is my video capture. A long story short, it was a hot mess, but I think I finally got it together. You'll see that some of this video I had to really slim down because if the game wasn't glitching out on me, my software was glitching out on me, my video capture glitched out on me, it was a hot mess. For those of you that are new in the channel, welcome. We have the series, the career series is basically a 5-minute build. It's a 5-minute create a sim and a 5-minute role play with that sim in this build, and it's themed by our careers. Today's theme is the scientist. It actually started out as the gamer programmer career, but as I was creating the sim for this house, it just went another way. And I really had to honor that strong feeling that that sim just wasn't a gamer. And it has a really powerful story tied to it, which I can't wait to get into with you. But this floor plan is actually my own. It's kind of wonky, it's kind of crazy, and it kind of matches the sim that we create for it. We will have a gamer live in this house as a roommate because it's not a starter build. This house actually ended up being about 50k simoleons, and the mortgage is about 1200 plus. So it's pretty expensive. So you want to have a few sims living here or a couple of established sims living here, or you can just cheat your way through it. Whatever floats your boat, really. I've had an amazing time this week with my family. We took my nephew to a theme park. It's his very first theme park, and I wish I could share some videos with you guys because this kid just makes my day. On our way to the park, it was about an 1.5-hour drive from where we live. It's geared for kids that are around toddlers to middle school age, I would say. It also had a water park, so there were a lot of teenagers there too. Anyway, all of that to say this. My nephew is really food centric, very much like we are. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. 20 minutes before we got to the park, he starts going, "Mommy, yum yum. Mommy, yum yum. Mommy, yum yum." It was like a rerun of the Family Guy where Stewie is constantly calling his mom, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, mommy." It was a lot like that, believe me. And my sister kept saying, "Honey, we'll get you food when we get to the park." Of course, he didn't understand. So my husband was driving the car, and he and my husband have been bonding this trip. And he goes, "Jason, yum yum. Jason, yum yum." It was like the highlight of our trip. We had a really good time. We ate a lot of crap and we saw a lot of things, and it was just really good times. I'm so happy we went. And it's beautiful weather up here. I don't know how your weather is wherever you live, but it's gorgeous where we are. All right, create a sim. There was some footage that was missing in that house because of the glitches, so I apologize. Hopefully, if you decide to download the home, the link is in the description down below. My sim casa is your sim casa, or something like that. I don't know that the roleplay has much footage of the house, but we missed the entire exterior setup, so I apologize for that. But anyhoozle, this is our sim. We end up calling him Rowan Oleander. Love the name. I'm trying to do more diverse type of sims. I'm trying to do different skin tones, different hair color, different body shapes. I really want to run the gamut with these sims. And what I'm hoping for is that if you guys decide to do a save with all these houses and all these sims and create your own stories with them, that they're different enough that you'll want to play with a few of them at a time. So anyway, I feel like he is very Caribbean looking. He looks either Dominican to me or from Guyana or something like that. I don't know. He just looks very, very ethnic, and he is a dream boat. I didn't use a lot of CC with him. I think what he has are the earrings that we end up utilizing. Of course, the skin, which is CC, it's default. I do put some really cool looking contacts on him, and we end up coloring his hair red, which isn't CC. This is default dev hair. But I'm trying to think of clothes. I don't think I use any CC clothes. I really need to start focusing on more male stuff for my CC collection, but so far this is what we have. Again, he has the headset because my initial plan for him was to be a gamer programmer. And the headset, I mean, I use a headset when I record and do things with video gaming. So I figured that would be a cool look for him. But the story just kind of took a U-turn. And look, I really, really struggled and tried to keep the course. My original rough draft of the story was pure to the theme of the programmer gamer. But Rowan Oleander was like, not gonna happen. This is not my job. This is not my story. This is not my background. Let me tell you what it is. And so the struggle was real and he went out. Usually characters, when their voice is that strong, you just have to let them be. And so that's what happened. The aspiration that I chose for him is the computer whiz. But when I upload him, he'll have something else as an aspiration. But again, the aspirations are cool because you can change them. Inevitably, it works out in the long run because the extra trait, the additional trait you get for the knowledge aspiration is very much useful for the scientist career. So that's what we're going to go with. Those are the earrings from WMS, and the contacts that I end up utilizing are from the CC creator by the name of Avera. She has really quality content. It is one of my new favorites. She's amazing. Character traits are as follows. So he's gloomy, he's a geek, and he's a loner. Again, that computer whiz aspiration will not be the aspiration that he has when you download him, but there you go. There you go. Beautiful sim, beautiful skin, beautiful soul. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. This is when I go back and change his hair color because there's a reason for that hair color as well. Everything is intentional on the sim and I love him. I love him for it. And he just has these intense, powerful eyes, doesn't he? Any hoozle, Create a Sim is wrapping up and I'm going to get ready for the role play. I'll see you on the flip side.
I'm really struggling to survive here. It isn't that this world doesn't have a lot to offer. It isn't that there aren't enough things for me to do. There is plenty for me to do. It's just that I'm in it alone. And don't think that I'm ungrateful. That's not it at all. Quite the contrary. Look, I can walk, I can run, I can sustain myself. I'm overjoyed. Truly. It's just that when I was created, that's right, I'm not human. The person that created me disappeared when I was born. I can only assume she's back at my dimension, living the life I used to live. God forbid. Which is why I joined her career. I must do for her what she did for me. Bring her back. Bring her back home. She created me in her lab. I was her full focus, her passion. She believed she could turn me into a human. And she succeeded. She would talk to me, she would sing to me, she would feed me, she'd give me hope. Hope. That's what I have to give her. Hope that I would become human. Hope that I would see her world, be able to take part of it. Hope that she would guide me in it. Hope that I can carry on her research. That I can do what she was going to do for all of humanity. Self-sustainability. And in the meantime, I have to figure out a way to bring her back, even if it means that I have to go back to what I used to be. I was an outcast in my own world, you see. No one understood my sensibilities. No one understood like she did. I had dreams, desires, passions, wishes I couldn't fulfill in my realm. I always knew I didn't belong there, and so did they. I'm sure they're not surprised I'm no longer a part of that world, and probably mostly happy. But there are some things I have to figure out. For example, what to eat. If I could figure out a way to make synthetic foods so that I could sustain my energy without eating my next of kin, that would be nice. Obviously, my priority is her, but I've got to live in order to do that. I'm also struggling with culture shock. I mean, think about it. I was stationary most of my life, by myself, just me and my leaves and my creator. Being around all these people and all this noise and all the hubbub is a lot to get used to. So there you have it. That's my story. I'm a plant turned human, and I have a quest. Learn how to create synthetic food so I don't murder my family, and bring my creator back to her own realm without being sucked back into my old one. I really do want to make a go of this. I want to learn how to be a human, a good one. I want to be able to contribute to my community and to society, and to be happy. Happy being who I know I was born to be. And this artificial intelligence machine is going to help me. Help me bring Helene back home.
Ooh, the plot thickens, guys. I'm so excited you got to meet Rowan Oleander and you got to hear his story. I'm going to leave you on that note and know that there is a Cursed Beauty chapter coming along in the next few days if my system decides to cooperate with me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you enjoy your friends and family. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you super, super, super soon. Virtual hugs. Bye.